Dr. Amanda here from StraightSmile Solutions, and today we're going to be talking a little bit more about Structo and 3D printing and some of the newest printers on the market that they are releasing. So there's two major printers that are out there that are being released, and they gave me permission to go ahead and talk about this today. But one of them is the Velox, and this one's getting released. It is like a tabletop printer. It's perfect for any office, single visit dentistry, whether you're an orthodontist, you're a general dentist, you're a prosthodontist. If you're looking, and look at this, the way it works is literally just like a K-cup. It's like a coffee machine. You drop the pod in and it does everything, including the post-processing, the curing, all that. It all is done. You don't have to take it into the lab, do any after processing work, you know, with the dipping or anything like that, curing, anything like that. It all literally is like a K-cup machine. So it's perfect. It's literally idiot proof. I hate to say it like that, but I've seen it in action. It's perfect for any general dental office. Very little training is needed. You can do surgical guides. You can do models for aligners, really just about anything. So in any case, I really just wanted to go back and just talk a little bit about it and who this is perfect for. I think for me, the value add is really going to be the fact that you can do same day aligners. And I know we've been talking a lot about that, but being able to do a same day start is huge. And I know anyone that's in the DSO market or even as an orthodontist, you get it. You really can't bill until you deliver. And now you can go ahead and take that scan, and within an hour or so, you can go ahead and at least get that first set of aligners going and printed super easy. Drop that K-cup in, spit it right out, give the mom the first set of aligners or the patient. They can go home in the same amount of time that you could start a braces case. You can start an aligners case. So aligners in a day, your own brand aligners. You can use any kind of software that you want to design this. It really partners with just about anything. But the price point is like crazy cheap. I'm understanding it's in the neighborhood of 10-ish. So, I mean, you're talking what? $10,000 is nothing. If you figure out, if you're going to do 6 Invisalign cases, 6 total, that just paid for this. 6. That's your lab fee. Comprehensive cases. I'm pretty sure just about any dentist can bust out 6 of those in a month. So I mean, and I believe, and you can talk to my friend Jonathan and some of my Brandon and some of my other friends that are there, Alan, but my understanding is that the actual cost per set of aligners, the hard cost of the resin and all that after you've purchased the printer is somewhere in the neighborhood of like $10. Everything's in the tens, less than maybe. So, I mean, that's a set too. That's not a aligner. That's crazy cheap. Maybe 7? So, I mean, for that little pod and all that, for the consumables, that is crazy cheap, okay? So let's do the math here, and I literally could make you an infographic, but think about this. If you have done more than 6 aligner cases in the last year, okay? You invest $10,000 in this. Hopefully you have an intraoral scanner. If you don't, just see whatever else I posted today. Just use an open scanner, of course. What else do you need? A model trimmer. They have all sorts of, that's not very, you can hand trim it. A thermoformer, you probably already have that, and if you don't, they're not that expensive. That's it, okay? And then at $10 per set of aligners, okay, that's not a big deal. So how much, and the big part that I really want to focus on, which is, I know all of you get it. I get a lot of pushback from people who want to start aligners, and they're like, oh, well, my lab fee is too high, so I have to charge the patient like $1,000 down, or, you know, at least 20% down. Well, if your actual cost is only $10 for that first set, why can't you start with no down or 99 down or whatever you're already doing for braces? Because actually the cost of this, the first set, is less than the braces. So start with 0 down. You know what? There's nothing permanent with aligners. If somehow they lose it or they disappear, so what? You know, so what? Who cares? There's no risk. So you go ahead and start that case, you open that contract, they put down their $10 if you want to do that to go ahead and start, or no dollars down. That's the perfect part, no dollars down. And you know what? I'm always going to say you should use a system like dental monitoring. Let them check in at home for the compliance. You can go ahead and have them check in. If it looks like they're tracking, you know, and you can set up these systems, I'm glad to help you with that. Then you go ahead before the next appointment, you know, and do appointments on demand as needed. You don't need to schedule that 6 week out. Have them check in. If it's tracking, they're being compliant, you can go ahead and make 3 more sets. And guess what? You'll have 6 weeks to make 3 more. Well, you'll have 2 weeks to make 3 more sets. But you can go ahead and do that, and then you can collect as you go. So anyways, that is my vision. I'm super aligned with the Structo team. I think this is just absolutely perfect for absolutely any office that does more than 6 aligners per year. Of course, there's tons of other solutions, other white label 3D printing companies. If you absolutely don't want this little thing on your table and you can't drop a K-cup in a thing, then there's tons of other options. And I'm so glad to introduce you to them if that's not the right fit for you. So, all right, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. If you are at Chicago Midwinter or LMT, connect with me. I'm glad to introduce you to this team. If you'd like to know more, please visit StraightSmileSolutions.com. All right, thanks so much.